Really great post. A couple things that you mentioned that I would love to discuss and expand upon. One of them was looking at the different definitions of crisis, looking at the basic versus the enhanced model, which adds a lot more adaptation and incorporation of different things based on the circumstance. When you're looking and you're reading through these models, I was wondering if you found that you aligned with any certain model one over the other. Do you find that your definition of crisis feels very singular and over encompassing? Or do you notice in the crisis work that you've done or from your own experiences that you find that you want to really expand it and have it be influenced by the people, the culture, and all the different aspects a person has when they're going through crisis? Which also brings up what you mentioned in terms of the desire for all of the social and communal aspects and the spirituality to be intertwined. One of the things that I consistently find is that when people are going through crisis, there is a constant need to know why, to have some closure and some understanding of how did things get here and the way they are. See that happen a lot when it comes to spirituality. If we serve a God who is as great as he is, how could he allow something like this to happen, especially when it comes to tragedy? And this is a moment where there may even be what I sometimes will call a crisis of theology. So someone who has felt very firm and confident in their faith, very firm and confident in what they believe, who finds this impasse, this point of what they're experiencing can be so extremely difficult that it makes them question, how can I believe what I believe and see the hurt and the pain that's being experienced? I don't know if there was ever a moment when you shared your own story that you felt that way. I can't imagine what that would have been like at the moment that you saw your boys wrapped up in that accident. It also made me think about how to find that balance between instilling hope in someone else, believing for them that anything is possible, but also not taking away their pain. Crisis can be a powerful vehicle for God to be used. It can be an opportunity for people to see, just as you mentioned with the outcome of the accident that your family was in, for people to see, if I didn't believe in who he was, this makes me question that he just might be real. And so as therapists, as community workers with crisis, we're going to constantly be challenged with how do we find that delicate balance between supporting someone with what they've experienced, but also giving them the space to hurt and grieve if the outcome of their crisis doesn't necessarily give them the room to say, God is unequivocally real and powerful. It's being able to help them move towards a place that perhaps has to say, Lord, your will be done. So regardless of what's happened, I really trust you. And that's the point where theory and spirituality can find this beautiful way of intervening and us using the balance between really great intervention skills and also being able to support that with resourcing faith as an aspect of getting through any difficult situation. Again, really appreciated the thought that you put into your post, and I look forward to hearing back from you if you have an opportunity to respond. Have a great day.